How you doing, folks? Scott with Dallas Paint Correction. I want to talk about something. Somebody asked me, Scott, what do you think about foaming, rinsing, foaming the vehicle, and then doing a contact wash? Do you like this method? Do you agree with it? Folks, about 9 or 10 years ago, I made a video on one of the reasons why I felt a foam cannon was really beneficial, and that was if, let's say you were off-roading with the car or truck, whatever, and you had mud caked on the car. Usually when mud is caked on the car, we'll have little rocks, pebbles, dirt all trapped in that mud. It may not be a good idea to come in with a power washer and just rinse that stuff off, because you might scratch the paint a little bit with all those rocks and pebbles and that caked in mud on your car. So I said foam the car up and rinse it off. I swear I think some people resurrect my videos from the dead and then go, hey, we came up with something. But that's cool. I love it. I honor it. But I want to talk about the foaming, rinse, foam method. Well, I certainly wouldn't do it with a pH neutral soap. This is kind of a waste of time. I certainly wouldn't do it if the car had traffic film on the vehicle and I was trying to do the foam, rinse, foam with the pH neutral soap. I'm definitely wasting my time. The other thing, I wouldn't do it with soaps that cost $70, $80, $90, $100 a gallon. That's crazy. I want to be much more efficient, much more effective if I choose to do a foam, rinse, foam. When I foam the vehicle for the first time, I want to go in with a good punch. I want to make it worth my time. It's an extra step. I might as well make it worth my while. Folks, I'm not going to use a pH neutral soap to do that. One of the reasons for that is, let's say I have traffic film on the car, and unfortunately, maybe the traffic film has been left on the paint for a while. It's gone through a lot of cycling, which is heated up during the day, cold at night, heated up during the day, cold at night. Just foaming with a pH neutral soap, then rinsing off isn't really going to do anything for that type of contaminant on the paint. We need something a little bit more aggressive. So this is what I would recommend, folks. Again, this is a foam, rinse, foam method. It's an extra step, so you might as well make it worth your while. Right here in front of me, folks, I have Superior Products. I've been using their products for a long time. I love it. And for the foam, rinse, foam, your first foaming, and you've got a contaminated car and you've got traffic film on it, this is really going to be effective. You've got Road Warrior with Superior Products, and you've got Dirt Buster. I don't necessarily need Dirt Buster here, but I'm going to talk about it. Road Warrior is a soap. It's a degreaser. This is not pH neutral. I've heard people talk and say it's pH neutral. It's not. The last time I checked, it was years ago. It was like a pH of 10 or 11. It's alkaline based, and that's fine. What I do is I only need about 16 ounces in my foam cannon for this size vehicle. I don't need 32 ounces. That's crazy. But I'm going to put 2 ounces of Road Warrior in my foam cannon, and I'm going to put 1 ounce of Dirt Buster in my foam cannon. Then I'm going to fill up to the 16-ounce line. You can use Road Warrior on its own. It's a little bit runny, and that's fine. It's meant to be runny. It's alkaline based. It'll still work. It'll still be fine. I like to put 1 ounce of Dirt Buster in it. You want to know why? Dirt Buster is going to help it get a little bit more foamy. It's going to let it dwell on the paint a little bit longer. When I say that, I mean it's going to help Road Warrior stay on the paint a little bit longer because we've got a little bit more foam coming from Dirt Buster. Dirt Buster is pH neutral, but boy, it's got some nice surfactants in it, and I think it works really well with Road Warrior for this foam, rinse. We're not going to go back to this for the final foam, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So here I've got this foam cannon set up. Again, it's got 2 ounces of Road Warrior, 1 ounce of Dirt Buster. I just want Dirt Buster in there to give me a little bit more foam, so it will dwell a little bit longer. And then I filled the foam cannon up to 16 ounces of water. That's all the product I need for this size vehicle. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to spray it on the vehicle. So again, I've got Road Warrior in there. It's an alkaline-based soap degreaser meant to be put in a foam cannon. Actually, I think this is kind of cool because I'm a New Yorker. Road Warrior was created by Superior Products to help the New York City Transportation Department, helped them clean stuff like garbage trucks and subways, all that good stuff. So it's kind of cool. It kind of hits close to home because I'm a New Yorker. So 2 ounces in the foam cannon and 1 ounce of Dirt Buster just to give it some more clinging power and dwell time. I don't want this stuff to dry on the vehicle, so I'm just going to let it dwell. Again, this is the foam, rinse, foam method. Now I've got something on the paint from Road Warrior that's got an alkaline of 10 or alkaline base around 10 or 11 on the pH scale. It's helping break down traffic film, dust, dirt. You want to know something? Traffic film doesn't do really well with pH neutral soaps. The surfactants within pH neutral soaps aren't strong enough to be able to take, you got to remember something, traffic film is non-water soluble. It's grease, grime, motor oil that's on the street. You drive through the rain, that gets kicked up on your vehicle. Try washing your hands. Put motor oil all over your hands and just run your hands under water and try to get it off. It doesn't work all that well. pH neutral soaps aren't all that effective with reversing the fact that traffic film is non-water soluble and you want to try to get it off the paint. So you want something a little bit stronger. So I hope that makes sense. So this is going to be my first foam, right? I got Road Warrior on there. Dirt Buster's giving me a little bit more clinging power. It's breaking down the dust, the dirt, all the grime. It's helping with being able to loosen and soften up the traffic film on it. I don't want to dry in the paint, so I'm going to get it off there and rinse it off. There's that secondary surfactant again. Oh my God, there's only so many soaps that do it. No, they all do it. So that would be the first foaming of the foam, rinse, foam type of concept when you're trying to attack a car. And what you're trying to do is break down as much contaminants off the paint, trying to break down as much traffic film off the paint before you actually go in and do a contact wash. Folks, between Dirt Buster and Road Warrior, this is about 30 bucks because I think both of them are about $15 a piece for a gallon. It's so cheap, so effective, much more effective than a pH neutral soap, and much more effective than a pH neutral soap that's $70, $80, $90, $100 a gallon. Oh my God. So that's a very cheap process, yet I'm more effective with my first foaming this way because I used a stronger chemical. And now what I would do is I would have a secondary foam cannon ready to go with my pH neutral soap in it. And this is cheap. I buy these things, this foam cannon came from Walmart for 30 bucks. It's okay, guys. It's not that expensive. I'm saving you tons of money on better soaps by the gallon. And now I'll go in. So that's pH neutral. Now I would go in and do my contact wash. Folks, this is how I would do the foam, rinse, foam, be much more effective. If I'm going to make an extra step out of the washing process, I want that first step to work for me. I want it to break down traffic film at a much higher rate than just a regular pH neutral soap and dirt and dust and all that crap. And I want to save money. Even using 2 of these soaps, again, I don't have to use Dirt Buster if you don't want to. You just want to use Road Warrior, you can. But combining the both, I'm still ahead of the game than the way some of these guys want you to do it on YouTube. You're going to get you're going to get better results, folks. You're going to get more traffic film off the car with your second wash now and your contact wash. It's just a better way to do it. Sorry, you need another foam cannon unless you just want to, drain that one out and put your regular soap for your second foam. That's up to you. I'm tired, but I think this makes sense, guys. My heart breaks for you. I watch YouTube just like you, and I feel so bad because I feel like whenever you guys watch YouTube videos, you're just constantly being bombarded with how to spend more money, and are guys like me that are on YouTube for years and now they've got a product line. All they're doing is trying to sell you stuff. They teach you these methods as if they're trying to be sweet and loving, but my God, they need you to buy their stuff. YouTube is a wonderful place. It's an amazing place for all of us to share our passion, but I think it's going the wrong way. I think it's going in that direction where every freaking video is like watching an info commercial. We're losing the passion for what we do. We're losing the concept and the idea of helping others. Folks, I love y'all. I want to save you some money. I want you to be more effective with a foam rinse foam. I hope this makes sense. I'm sorry, you might have to buy a second foam cannon, but it's not expensive. Between the two soaps and the foam cannon, you're still less than 1 gallon of pH neutral soap that costs 80, 90, 100 bucks. Love you all. Hope that helps. I'm tired. I'm gonna load this video up and go to bed. Talk to you soon.